All right, did I have spicy chicken teriyaki before this talk or not? I'll let you all be the judge of that. Hi, I'm Evan. I am the chief code janitor, AI code janitor at GenSX. It's a framework for building agents and workflows with React-like components. So if you know React and you understand that programming model, you can build an agent. It's a backend framework that runs on Node.js or in your Vercel API, or inside of like your Express web server to do agentic workflows. Chatbots, data processing, data summarization, entity extraction, all these sorts of things. We provide the open source framework for this, as well as serverless workflow. We're a big believer that like agents are just non-deterministic stateful workflows. So we provide a serverless offering as well with state to manage your agents. And let's go ahead and get started with the video. So when you deploy a GenSX project, you get this dashboard that shows you all of your workflows. And we schematize all your workflows, so you get inputs and outputs of everything that's required. This is the Hacker News Analyzer workflow. So we're going to scrape the front page of Hacker News and look at the top 500 posts. And then right from within the console, we're going to hit run. And we're going to get a link right here where we can see the trace executing in real time. Anybody who's built AI knows there's no concept of setting a breakpoint when your workflow takes 30 seconds or a minute. You're going to run the thing, you're going to go get a cup of coffee, and then you're going to come back to your desk. Or maybe alternatively, a customer is going to report a bug, and you're going to need to go back and look at the history of all previous executions. So here we can see, look at all these posts that we fetched. We can see all the inputs, all the outputs. We can look at what happened in this summarization step, right? All of the stories from the front page of Hacker News that were analyzed, all of the analyses that came out the other side, including sentiment analysis, summarization over the body of the post, sentiment analysis over the comments. So all the debugging, tracing, visualization tools that you need to take your prototype to truly high-quality production-level AI workflow. Here, this workflow continues to run. So once we've done our analysis, we're generating a report. And then we're also editing that report in the style of Paul Graham and writing a tweet in the style of Paul Graham, because why not? He talks about Hacker News and the latest trends a lot. So here we have our report and the tweet that we wrote. Now we can also search and dive through and debug and say, like, hey, I want to see all the places where OpenAI was called. We can highlight that immediately, go look for other steps in our workflow, and then let's go ahead and check out the final result. So here we've got the console back where we triggered our workflow. We've got the final output. And now here's the code. So with GenSX, you write these components that look a lot like React components. They have props. They're pure functions that produce a value. And then they produce an output. And you can chain these components together using familiar JSX that is easy for your full-stack engineering team to understand if you're already working with a platform like Next.js or Vercel. And so here in this Analyze Hacker News Posts component, we can see we take those stories, those top 500 stories from the front page of Hacker News, we run array.map, and then in parallel produce a summary and a sentiment analysis generated by two different components. Framework takes care of handling all of those dependencies, running everything in parallel. You just build your reusable components, share them across your team, and help bring AI to your customers and your business. Thank you very much.